Good morning, and welcome to Your Known Unknown, where Source and I will help to shed light on what's unknown for you. Welcome to your daily spread. We're going to pull some tarot cards to see what energies we have in store for us today, how we're navigating these, possibly where we can step it up and focus on more diminishing energies as well. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's into it. Let's pull some cards. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, universe, source, divine creator. Thank you. Thank you. We have the King of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. Seven of Wands. Navigating into this here. Show me what we need to see. How we're stepping into this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Justice card reversed, stepping into this. So maybe you just recently went through something where you felt confident but had a little bit of a setback. That energy is coming up today. Maybe a little sense of defeat via said authoritative action, but you're coming out on top of it. You've already alchemized this and just understood right away it's not your fault, and you'll do the best that you can. Comes with the territory, whatever you're experiencing. You know, we're all stepping into these new signs, new energies with Aquarius shifts, with the new moon, with all this kind of stuff, and so we're feeling differently as well. We're acting differently as well. We're perceiving differently. So you don't really let it phase you. You just recognize that it's time to take some quicker action, get some things going, revision, revise, revision, revision. And that's okay, because with these new energies, some of the messages coming through have been, you're gonna fail, but failing isn't failing. The greatest leaders in the world, greatest inventors of the world of all time have failed 1,000 times and succeeded once, And how we're doing this is we're taking quick action. We're not taking it personally. We are navigating through this with camaraderie, with mastery, with fine-tuning, with skill of craft, skill of community, skill of communication. Yeah, it's not like you're starting something new. It's not like this is unexpected. You just didn't expect it to happen today. And it did. And it does. Or didn't expect it to happen late last night. And it did. And it does. And today you're understanding that. Limitations and blockages. Self-defeat, not taking the correct action is where we could step it up in revising whatever said thing to allow us to come up victorious and on top with valor. You're taking actions, potential slip-ups, hiccups, potential loss, Not letting it affect your heart, not allowing yourself to grieve. Don't be down on yourself for whatever mistakes may have come or choices didn't go your way, because you're super quick at fixing it, and it is meant to be like that. It's all learning lessons, all of it. Daughter of Cups, Page of Cups. all learning lessons. And so that's good. Another blockage to watch out for. The Chariot. So we're going to watch out for not moving quickly. We're going to watch out for letting things get to us, let us feel down in the dumps just because we made a mistake. That's okay. You know, mistakes happen all the time. All the time. That was a really quick spread. Very easy, very thorough, very direct. Mastery of craft coming through. So take your time, revise what's going through. Really, wherever your new endeavor is taking you, practice, practice, practice. Research, research, research. That's the best way to do it. That's really the only way to do it, is making sure that you're coming to the forefront of your own battleground, where you want to experience, where you want to create, and being the best at what you're doing. And in order for that to happen, you have to start to refine your intellect a little bit, your research strategies, your communication strategies, the way that you initiate and engage and attack said tasks you have set for yourself. And somewhere along the lines, you slip up, you let it hit, it gets to you a little bit, but we're not going to let it weigh us down. We're going to let it teach us a lesson. We're going to let it teach us exactly what it needs to teach us, so we don't do something like that again, or we don't do something even more, a bigger mistake in the future. We don't do anything like that. We keep it all simple, and we learn the first time, right? We become aware that quick. Ooh, made a mistake, time to fix it. And then you go fix it right away, or the best of your abilities. Doesn't have to be like right away. Maybe you cannot fix it right away, but you can address it. You can be accountable, and you are. This reading is of a very accountable person who I see things one way and realizes that that thought was wrong and choice could be wrong. Maybe you hadn't even made a choice yet. Maybe it was still just something you were contemplating, but we're not going to let it bruise our ego. All right. Today we want to nurture ego. Today we want ego to be happy and relaxed, so ego doesn't yell at spirit in the background saying, I'm in control, I'm in control. Nope. Today we want to nurture the little kid inside of all of us, because that little kid is just practicing, and that little kid is just emerging into these new energies and these shifts into Aquarius time and stuff like that. We're really allowing our inner childs to become the forefront of our realities and share this co-creation with spirit, because that's really who we are. You know, you ever see an older middle-aged person standing in the street who's got a really hard time and a really unfair life, and, you know, they're not very self-developed? They have a lot of resemblances of old children, you know. Lots of, and you can see it physically too. It's very interesting to see how developed a person is emotionally by the way that they wear themselves. Maybe you're not a person who can do that per se, but you're definitely a person who uses their intellect a lot to try to figure out what they're stepping into, what's coming up next, what the next chapter is. And what the next chapter is trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. We are in the age of experimentation at this point. And especially as chosen ones, we have so much experimenting to do still, because we just got done spending the last 19 years experimenting and then found out that that's not exactly where we're supposed to be winding up at the moment, right? And so we've had these in the last few years, big shifts, self shifts, realignments, aka revisions, which in my eyes, my point of view, takes every failure or time that I haven't succeeded at what I was trying to strive for, better way to phrase that, and I kind of correlate that to, like, you know, imagine, like, granted with all due respect to the Most High, but what if, like, Source had to revise us time and time again? What if we had our life already and we feel X way about it, and Source is like, oh, I made a mistake. Let's fix that one up for them now that they're all ready. And it's like, oh, okay. I accept you, Source. Wouldn't you forgive your divine creator? So wouldn't the people that you are trying to help or focusing on helping, I say people, but situations, wouldn't whatever makes you feel this sense of defeat want to kind of forgive you and give you another shot too? Because whatever this is, you're the only one knowing what you're talking about. But, you're also stepping into this energy that you do know about. But this is like a new application. So, with that being said, we just got to watch out for not taking movement, taking action. We got to watch out for not acting upon it speedily, letting things slip out into, relaxation mode. We don't want to do that. We want to tackle it head on. We want to address it because whatever this is very important to you in your development. And this was failure one out of who knows how many you're going to experience in life. So brush yourself off, keep moving forward. You got this. That I promise. These are the energies for you here today. If you so choose to accept them, we are complete right now with this reading. Thank you so much for receiving me. I really do appreciate it. This was a very short message this morning, but it was meant specifically for you. If you find it, we're going to take a deep breath to disconnect, and you can take a deep breath to integrate these energies. Again, if you so allow them to. We'll hold at the top. I'll send you some good love and light energy as the exhale comes out, and we'll be on our way. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And may today be all that you want it to be. And until next time, much love.